Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Susan McCourt. Math 125, Modern College Mathematics. Logic, Section 2, Problem 19. Logic, Section 2, Problem 19. Construct a truth table for the statement 19. Caitlin does not ride a Harley, and Dan does not drive a convertible, and Mario drives an SUV. Let's start with the simple statements we have here, being sure to take away any negations. P, Caitlin rides a Harley, keeping that in the positive. Q, Dan drives a convertible, again, removing any negation. And Q, Mario drives an SUV. Excuse me, R, Mario drives an SUV. So now we have the simple statements defined, and we can try to put them together into our logical statement. Caitlin does not ride a Harley will be a negation of P. Dan does not drive a convertible will be a negation of Q. Mario drives an SUV will just be R. Let's look for our connectors. We have an and another and. So now we need to figure out where the parentheses go by looking for that comma. Before that, Caitlin does not ride a Harley is a simple statement, so that's that negation of P. So our comma needs to separate our last two statements because there's no commas in there. So we're going to do our truth table for the negation of P and, in parentheses, the negation of Q and R. Putting in the truth values, truth, 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 false, truth, false, true, true, false, 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 true, true, false, true, false, 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 true, and false, false, false. We'll start with bringing down the simple statements. The negation of P will be the opposite of the P column, so false, 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 true, 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 true. The negation of the Q column, false, false, true, true, false, false, true, true. And just the R column itself, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Now we'll begin with the operators. Inside of the parentheses we have an and we remember that it's only true if both not Q and R are true. So false and true will be false, false and false, false, true and true is true, true and false, false, false and true is false, false and false is false, true and true will be true, true and false will be false. Our final column, the and column, will be bringing together the negation of P and the column that we just completed. And again, it's with an and, so we're looking for two trues in order to be true. False and false will be false, false and false, false, false and true, false, false and false, false, true and false, false, true and false, false, true and true will be true, true and false will be false. So our final conclusion is all false except for the second from the bottom, which will be true.